This is Moab, Utah.
When Leslie and I first came to Moab, I think we were just completely overtaken by the beauty of this place. And we had one incredible experience watching a rainbow with a lightning storm at the same time, sitting in Arches National Park under an arch. And Leslie said, let's make the music festival here. And I said, I just thought immediately, oh, you're a genius, of course.
We're creating an experience for the audience here that we hope is like none other that they'll ever have. They're hearing music in a spot that can't be beat in terms of landscape. Musically, the performances are fantastic. We have amazing musicians, and each one of those performances are informed by the landscape. Both the audience and the musicians are equally affected by the beauty of the place.
Music in concert with the landscape. That is the theme of the Moab Music Festival. It has many dimensions. Concerts are held in all kinds of venues, both outdoor and indoor. Festival audiences get to experience many facets of the Moab area, hearing music in spaces that are diverse and unique, each special in its own right.
We have a spot near Fisher Towers, which is a gorgeous rock formation that looks like it's on fire at intermission. We start our concerts so people can step out and see these flaming rock formations at intermission. There's a beautiful stone meeting house that has gorgeous acoustics and is a perfect size for chamber music. We have a lot of fun playing in there. One of the really fun things that we do on Labor Day is give a free family picnic concert. Families can come and spread out on the lawn under the cottonwood trees and relax and enjoy a fun afternoon of music.
Of course, performing outdoors can present its own challenges. Nature sometimes has its own way of joining in the concert experience.
In one of the very first years of the festival, we had set a geodesic dome out in the middle of the desert with an incredible view looking into Arches National Park. And during the performance, an incredible storm came upon us. There was so much wind that it started to fill with dust. We went outside and the wind died down in about 2 minutes, and above us was this incredible double rainbow above the red rocks in the bluest sky I have ever seen in my life.
The music of the Moab Music Festival is diverse. Both Michael and Leslie were trained as classical musicians, so many of the concerts present the works of chamber music masters like Bach, Haydn, Mozart, and Brahms. But music in concert with the landscape is more than the classical masters. Festival goers also are treated to the works of 20th century and living composers. Usually, the festival hosts an important American composer in residence. Concerts will highlight the work of the composer, who will share with the audience anecdotes and commentary about the compositions being performed. Everyone loves beautiful singing, and every Moab Music Festival includes fine vocalists singing a wide variety of songs. Musical programs are often built around themes. The music may be Latin, Asian, Cuban, or Brazilian. This program explored the world of Scott Joplin and the other greats of the ragtime era.
spectacular. How much more enjoyable can you have in an evening like this? It's gorgeous out here to hear this old-time music.
An important element of the festival's mission is to bring music to the young people of the Moab community. Each year, performing artists visit all the schools in the Moab area to give assemblies for the students that include performances and discussion. The assemblies are designed to open up new musical vistas in young minds, exposing them to music and instruments they may have never experienced. Perhaps the most famous concerts of the Moab Music Festival are the annual benefit events held in a grotto created by the Colorado River. The spot is only accessible by riverboat and lies in a remote wilderness area. According to the New York Times, the Grotto concert is an event that combines human and natural grandeur.
The way you hear yourself in that grotto is not like any other space I've ever been in. It's not echoey, it's just pure. And when I play the piano in there, I have almost an otherworldly experience. It's very dreamlike in a way for me.
Well, this is the most amazingly spiritual setting I've ever played in, and to have the chance to, everything that I've done here from Mozart to Messiaen, you know, takes on a different meaning.
Audiences return again and again to the Grotto experience. It is more than the acoustics. It is the intimacy of the experience. Audience, music, performers, and setting. There is a magic that happens in the grotto that is probably unique in the world. Behind the scenes, the magical grotto experience requires some fairly magical logistics. Instruments need to be carefully packed and transported. The crew knows the drill. The quality instruments of the festival's musicians are a very precious cargo. And when the guests are gone, the festival crew will carefully clear the grotto. We have invaded a wilderness spot and must leave no trace behind. The magical mix of music and landscape must be ephemeral and untraceable, except in our memories.
The musicians that we have here in Moab are exceptional in more than just being great musicians. It takes a very special kind of a player to play in a grotto with sand under their feet. And we find that people are in love with the landscape, they're wonderful colleagues, and it's a very enriching and rewarding experience musically. One of the things I love about bringing musicians here to Moab is finding spectacular musicians, but also great colleagues and people who like to be a part of the community. They're very approachable, they like to meet people in the community, they're accessible. They like to come out and meet their audience members after a concert, and some of our musicians who've been returning have great friends here and developed wonderful relationships and really feel like they're part of the community.
Music, Red Rock Canyons, outstanding performers and unique programming, a relaxed informality that generates a special intimacy between audience and artist. These are the qualities that set the Moab Music Festival apart. They are the qualities that encourage people to keep coming back. It is more than music in concert with the landscape. It is an experience that takes us away from our daily lives for a moment when we savor the very best of life, both what nature gives us and what we as human beings are able to create ourselves.